All right, fellas. I can admit when I got it wrong. I'm not impressed with Devon. You know, I mean, the guy, I'm pretty much going to say what everyone else is saying that didn't expect this, that, you know, a certain amount of holding, I'll argue, is part of the boxing game, but when you just implement it, you know, over and over again, and to purposely stop the guy from having any sort of ability to fight you, I don't know. It's lame. And you know, when Alexander fights someone that has good boxing ability, unlike Maidana, who's, you know, just a power hitter, you know, he won't be able to do that shit, and because they're not necessarily trying to fight him on the inside, they're trying to fight him from the outside. But anyhow, what I did find interesting about that fight was the interview with Lamont Peterson. I think it was like right before the fight, and as I said in my post-fight video about the Peterson-Khan fight, is that Peterson is just, humbly confident. I really saw that he was very confident, and he even said it, that, you know, I think I'm going to knock him out and or stop him. And this time around, the second time around, and I liked how he wanted to make an absolute point that he took this fight for the fans, that he didn't take this fight because he feels like he has anything to prove left. He has anything left to prove. He took it because he feels like the fans want to see it. And I don't know. I just like the guy. I like the guy a lot. But anyways, he's a man of class. He's a humble guy, and I just really, really hope that he puts an end to all this Khan nonsense, because Khan whined like a little bitch after he, you know, he's definitely got some fights that were, you know, the judges reffed in his favor, you know, and without the help of certain referees helping him or judges helping him out, he questionably lost some other fights, or would have lost other fights without the help of you know, for example, in the Maidana fight, the ref separating them so quickly. So anyhow, every time Maidana came in real close. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But you know, I think Maidana's going to fight. And correct me if I'm wrong. This was just a feeling I got. But did Maidana kind of look like he was off his game for the night as well? Like, I noticed right after in his corner from the very start, he was like blowing snot out of his nose, almost like he had a cold or something, and he kept doing it every time he went to the corner. I don't know, he just didn't physically seem like everything was, like he was 100%, but not to make any excuses or anything, but I just kind of noticed that I didn't notice in prior fights, seeing him do it in prior fights. So, whatever, maybe he took this one for the money, but knowing he could go back down to 140 and just use it as an excuse to say, you know, at 147, you know, it's not a good fight for him. It's not a good weight for him. But you know, looking forward to the future fights.